Yeah, let's start. It allows us to redirect the flow of the program execution. Java offers three branching statements. The first is a break, and the break has two parts, the unlabeled break and the labeled break. So I'll just read the break first. It breaks or terminates a loop and transfers the control outside the loop. For the unlabeled break means it's used to terminate the loop that is inside the loop. It is also used to stop the working of the switch statement. For the labeled, we have if we have a nested loop in Java and use the break statement in the innermost loop, then it will terminate the innermost loop only, not the outermost. So for the label, it will only target the inner, and for the unlabeled, it, it will terminate the loop inside the loop. What? Yeah, basically that. So here's an example, and here's my example of it. So here, so let's run it. So our I is at a value of 0, and when it reaches 10 it'll stop. So this is the post increment. I think I got that mixed up, but the equal is also an increment. So yeah, let's just open this and what? Here you go. I is equal to 9, and it didn't stop at 10. So yeah, it's just a break. I think it's relatable from uh, HTML, where I think without the break it's supposed to go here, but it didn't, so it went here. So yeah, that's basically it. I wish I could edit this so you guys can have a feel of what I'm doing, but it is fixed, and maybe I'll ruin the code if I try to touch it again. So let's move on to the next topic, which is the label break statement. So here's the code, or an idea of the code, and I'll give you an example. So here you go. Oops. Here. This is the label break. So for the outer loop, so we have the value of I is 1, and when 1 reaches to 5 it'll stop. So here's our inner loop here. So our value of our j is also 1, and if it's less than 5 it'll stop, or I mean when it reaches the word 5 and satisfy it, it'll stop. So we have an if statement for the j. So if j reaches 3, it will break out of the outer loop when j is 3. So let's just let's execute it. So here you go. So the I is equal to 5, right? So didn't reach there, but look, the j was supposed to hit 5, but the incrementation said if it hits the 3, then the inner loop will stop. So it is stop, the outer loop. So yeah, j reached 3 and it exited from the outer loop. So yeah, that's basically it. It's pretty simple actually, and I get it. I get the outer loop and the inner loop, the labeled and unlabeled, rather than the do while and the for loop. So let's move on to the next topic, which is the continue and return. So here's the prototype of it, or the framework. You get the idea. So here, I'll just show you my example. Oh, whoops. Oh, bro, what? Ah, oh, there you go. So here, I put continue and return here. So our value of I is equal to 1, and it is less than and equals to 10, so stop. But here I have an if statement here, so if I reaches that 5, it will continue. So here I wrote a note here for you guys. It will skip the number 5, but it will go through to number 10. So if I reaches 10, then the exit when I just 4 will stop. So let's just try it so I can explain it better. So here we go. Notice that the number 5 here is missing. That's because from our code it skipped the number 5. So it'll just skip a number basically for the return and the continue. So yeah, come on, I wanna edit that actually. Can I edit that? I'll try. Actually, here. Let's try to change the value of it. Let's try 3. And let's run it. Oops. There we go. I'll run it. Then it skipped 3 and 4. It only gave us 2 numbers, so 1 and 2. So what happens if I try 5 here? So let's try it again. Then I'll run it. Let's see if this works. Whoa, what is that, bro? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I learned something new today. I hope you guys did too, because that's crazy. Let's try 7 and let's run it. So here 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and there's no 7. There's no, when it reaches 6, there's 7. 6, 7. Yeah. So let's see here. That's nothing. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I showed you 6 examples. So the first 3 is the do while, and the for loop. And for the break branching statements, which is the break, so labeled and unlabeled. So here's the unlabeled, here's the labeled, and the return and continue. So I hope you guys learned something new today. So something new about iteration statements and how do they work. For me, I think they're all the same, but they're quite different. They have something different in them that makes them unique. While the Do loop is the most simple one. There, there are also other. Let's see here. What's the word for it? Other difficult cases. So we tackle the simplest ones, and I think also the mediocre. No, the intermediate ones. There you go. And we've also tackled the break, labeled and unlabeled. And yeah, that's basically it. So if you guys learned something new today, please hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.